clear command window, with a blank command window. Let me start by we open Simulink, some blank model. There are more wizards are there, right? So comment me in the sections which wizards let we explore on the next video. Here in modeling tab, this is one wizard. Actually these are called as wizards in MATLAB. Today let me go for the Simulink custom code, or okay, code importer. Okay, this is one wizard. The wizard will help you to do some certain set of things in a easier way with the step by step procedure. Here you can see that this is a code importer, right? This code importer will help you to import the custom code which you are been writing a code, some handwritten code in C, in a separate .c and .h file. Those functions you can easily import into a MATLAB environment, so that you can use here we have settings, custom step by step procedure. Yeah, they have described we can create a test harness also with Simulink test license. Let we start actually. Yeah, it's initially asking the function, or is a library function, or a importing function, right? That where how it need to be saved, like that it is asking. We can save it as a test lib, as a library, and asking for an output folder. This can be output folder. Okay, next language is C. No. Okay, it is asking for an header file. Okay, it is asking also ask for a source file. Let's now need to create a header and source file, right? Yeah, let me create. Yeah, here we can create. Here you see there's some auto save format, a JSON format, JavaScript format has been came initially for a for saving that configuration. So let I'm creating test underscore code, like that. I'm using in a small case. Yeah, it's a text document. Let me use Visual Studio. It would be easier for us, right? Okay, here some hippies are there. Okay, yeah, in SLX location. Yeah, this was the location, right? Yeah, this is the text code, right? Actually, yeah, here we need to write some dot see some empty functions, correct? Let me start write some function like boolean, or some uint 8, some unsigned int 8 data type integer with a variable name. Let me name a variable a underscore variable, like this. And let me save this. Instead of saving this in a text format, we need to save as, right? Let me click on save as .c file. Then it is better. Yeah, it is actually .c, right? Asking. Yeah, let me save this as .c, and we need to extend this variable, right? Let me extend this variable as, now we need to save as .h, right? .h. Yeah, now, yeah, now .c and .h files. Let we have some two data types. What is uint 8? I think MATLAB doesn't know uint 8. It will require some data types, correct? Maybe we can give some unsigned char. Yeah, it is recognizing. It can able to recognize unsigned char. Actually, it can't able to recognize the uint 8. Then we need to typecast this separately. Instead of doing those things, let me change here. Our motto is to import a code importer, right? Yeah, now let me give the header file. Yeah, test code, which is saved in the same location. Yeah, now the source file, which is any directories is needed. Yeah, same directories enough. Any other libraries or hash defines? Yeah, nothing is needed actually. Correct. Now let me give next. This will analyze actually what your code presents, what are all the global variables and their dependencies. Enable global variables as function interface, then it would be it will create global functions also. Right now you see there is no functions has been imported because no functions has been written by ourselves in the code actually. Correct. Let we need to write some code. Let me write void some function. We need to write new function. New function. It will read a void function. It's okay, right? Yeah. Now let me tell them to analyze again. If there is any errors, it will throw. Yeah, now we have imported the new function. Okay, now let me get next. Yeah, it will import a function. You just see this magic. This will be a very good thing. Yeah, library has been created. Supported global variables of functions of IOs are there. Yes, then there is no types. Yeah, now I am giving some skip. Actually, it will create harnesses, test harnesses. Let me connect with in some other video about the test harnesses. Let me just open some basic things about how code importer wizard is working. Yeah, right now you can see that new function is created as a block. We cannot import right directly. Now you see it is being separately created as a test lib library. Let me save this, and here you see this it doesn't have any ports actually because we have created a function as void, so it doesn't have any function. We just use this function as a C caller. Yeah, we know, right? C caller. Yeah, instead of this C caller we can use this. You can see this both will be same. The C caller has been used actually. It will not have any port specification. This too will not have any port specification. This is the same format. We can use this. Why we need to use this the code importer instead of C caller means we will be not writing the same thing, right? We will be writing some pointer things or yeah, let me see now. We will be writing some pointers. It is passing some pointers actually. If it is pointing a new pointer. Here you see now. Let me pass a pointer inside the function. For those things we can't be able to use the C caller actually. So instead of that we can use this code importer toolbox. Some code importer wizard. This will be helpful actually. If we want to write something, yeah. Let I pass this a variable inside this function. Yeah, is it fine? I think now there is no need actually. Here you see it is a code imported successfully. It's showed, right? Let me finish. If we click finish, it will ask can I need to save some import settings before closing. Yeah, it is needed, right? It will ask what name. Let me tell that code import auto save. Instead of this we just remove this auto save alone and we save it as testlib import.json. Okay, yeah, I think then it is fine. Let me save this library also. Now we just close this. Sorry. Now we just again go to the wizard, code importer wizard. Instead of it is almost done. Before instead of starting, now let me load this. By loading this, we just loading the configuration already saved, and the output folder is already there. Then by clicking the next code, the .c and .h files are there. Yeah, it is already fetched from the yeah, now you see. It's a typo error actually, sorry guys. Okay. Even the typo errors will be given by MATLAB, then see, there is no problem, right? Yeah, now we see some new function is being came with an argument. If it is an input or output argument, a variable is also came with the if you want a variable need to be a input. Yeah, here you see, here we clicked one checkbox, right? Enable global variables as a function interface. If you unclick this, you can't able to get that variable as a function interface here. There is the a variable will not come as a global, it will be a local thing. If you want that variable, some variables has been defined or declared in a .c and .h files. If you checkbox this, then you will get that variable also as a global variable. Yeah, here input and output will be there. Okay, let we want this as a some input, and okay, this can be input. This let we take this as output. You don't want it need to be as a new pointer or new variable. You want something else, some names. You can label it here, and you just need to change the size. Actually, it is mandatory. Then MATLAB will not recognize the functions. Yeah, right now now we are going to update the function library. Now you just see, instead of overwriting the library, we are updating the library so that the same file in the single now we have only one function, so that function alone will be updated. If we have 5 or 6 multiple functions, then the separate function will be updated instead of overwriting that. Here you see, now a new function will be carrying a variable as a input and a new pointer as a output. It is doing both the things actually. We can able to see, right? Like this a function we can able to write with some port specifications. Here in library you can also able to change what type you want actually. If you want a new pointer as a parameter, you can click it as a parameter. Then the new pointer will become a parameter. Then you can feed some values in the new parameter. Yeah, this will be some cool things using the code importer instead of using ccolors actually. Yeah, as of now you will get to know, I think. Let we save this. Let we generate code actually, then it would be great, right? By using in a function. Yeah, where it is actually. Yeah, it is saved as some separate model actually, so there is no. Okay, it is opening in a separate MATLAB environment. It is not needed actually. Yeah, and just copy this because this is a library model. Okay, paste in your sorry guys, paste in the model which you want, and pass some inputs or outputs arguments. You want some arguments need to be passed. Here you see a variable as a data type. It's a uint 8. Right now you can't able to give some other data type. You can't be able to give double and all. So you just need to want to change the data type. So I'm right here overwriting this with the data type. Some basics functions like fixed step. Those settings right now I'm configuring. That I'm making it for a 1 millisecond. Let me save this model as test MDL. Okay, let me generate. I think so. Here you have some more code generators. Here you can use embedded coder. This embedded coder will use ert.tlc. This will be helpful for us. Let me generate a code with the test model. Right now let me click this. What will be happening? Let me see along with you. Okay, there is an error. It is expected actually. Yeah, new byte pointer of data type is uint 8. Does not match the value. Okay, let you go to the library. Save this model, and now let us open model. Some library is locked, right? That's why. Yeah, we need to open block dialog actually. Yeah, instead of this making this as a pointer, let me give us some output. Yeah, this would be fine. Let me close this. Okay, now new pointer becomes a new variable, right? Let me try to do some fun activity. Okay, yeah, let us try this fun activity actually. I'll try to run this model if it is running or not initially. Okay, oh, it is running. Then second word is actually code generation, right? Come, I think the code is being generated actually, and we see in this diagnostics viewer. Yeah, code is generating successfully. Okay, here you see it is including test mdl.h. Okay, and yeah, a variable. What about our new function actually? Where is this function? New model. A. Okay, yeah, you can able to see, right? This is a new function. This is the function we import actually. This will have some yeah, you see it is having test code.c. You can able to see in private.h, I think so. Yeah, no, in .h. Yeah, in .h you can able to see that hash include test code.h, so that yeah, it has some all initialize and dominate functions. Okay, cool. So that the code importer is using this new function is fetching from the .c and .h which we have generated actually. I hope this video you will guys will like this. Okay, thank you guys, and stay connected with our SLX channel.